Hello, ladies and gentlemen of geometry. We're looking at 2.3, talking about equations of lines. This unit has been pretty algebra heavy. It's meant to kind of bring you back and help you remember some of the things that you learned last year in algebra. So I'm hoping that some of these things look familiar to you. So let's just kind of dive in. Equations of a line. I'm really hoping that this looks familiar to you. You guys have seen this before. Y equals mx plus b. M is your slope. B is your y-intercept. All right, so you look at 1/2 x plus 3. There's 3. 1/2 x means you're going up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. So that's kind of where that goes. So y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. So flip that around. X-intercept then is going to be the x-axis. All right, so that's kind of what you're looking at there. So also a good thing to note, y-intercept is where x equals 0, x-intercept is where y equals 0. So they're just handy to know. So write an equation of a line with slope of 3. Okay, sorry about that. So you got a slope of 3, y-intercept of 2. So if I write it in slope-intercept form, that just means it's going to go y equals 3x minus 2. So I'm going to start the graph down here at -2. So my slope is 3, so that's going to be, as a fraction, 3 over 1. So I want to go up 3 over 1. And I want to do that a couple times. And then once I get there, that's what I want to look at for my line right there. Boom, boom. So that is what the equation of a line would be, and then of how that I would draw that. So equation of a line with slope of -3/4, and it passes through -4/5. So you're missing the y-intercept. So to find the y-intercept, plug the x and y value from the ordered pair given in the problem and solve. So here's what I do. Let me slide it over here a little bit. So the slope is, so if I start off y equals mx plus b, I know the slope is -3/4, so I can put that in. So now what I'm going to do is look at -4/5, and here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put in 5 for y and put in -4 for x plus b. Now I've just got one variable left to solve for. So I've got 5 equals, 4 and 4 will cancel out, negative and negative will cancel out, so I get 3 plus b, subtract 3, b is going to equal 2. Bam. So now coming back here, b equals 2, so now you got everything, so y equals -3/4 x plus 2. Bam, there's my equation. So now when I go to graph this guy, I want to start off at 2, down 3 over 4, right there. Bam, that's my money shot right there. Boom. All right, so now write the equation of a line that passes through the points 0, 3, -2, -1, then graph the line. So figure out slope. Slope we've talked about. So y minus y, x minus x. So I'll go 3 minus -1 over 0 minus -2. So that gets me 4. That gets me 2. Slope is 2. So follow the directions from above or put it into point slope form. And kind of what I'm looking at in this case is the 0, 3. Anytime I can deal with 0, do it because it just makes your life easier. So if I go y equals mx plus b, all right, my slope is 2. I just figured that out, doing slope. So now I'm going to put this in for x and y. So I'm going to go 3 equals 2 times 0 plus b. Well, that's really simple. B is 3. Bam. So my equation then becomes y equals 2x plus 3. So, and you guys ought to be able to graph that by now. So it'd be +3, up 2, up 2. There's my line. Sorry. I really hope your line's a little bit cleaner than mine. So now, find the slope of a line that passes through -2, 6, and 5, 6, then graph the line. So -2, 6, and 5, 6. So if I go y minus y, over x minus x. Something kind of weird happens here. So that'll be 6 minus 6 over 5 minus negative 2. So I get 0 over 7. All right, I don't really care about the 7, okay, because 0 divided by anything, any number you want, is always just going to be 0. All right, so it's always going to be a slope of 0. So negative 2, 6 is right here. 5, 6 is right here. It's a horizontal line, guys. And any horizontal line, all right, it's always going to be y equals something. So in this case, y equals 6. Notice, my y value stayed at 6 the whole time. All right, so follow the directions. So if I look here, 5, 3, 5, negative 4, well, something fun's going to happen here too. So if I go 3 minus negative 4 over 5 minus 5, here I get 7 over 0. This is a big no-no, okay? This is actually undefined. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. So that tells me that this is going to be a vertical line. So my vertical line is just going to be x equals something. So look at my x value. My x value the whole time is 5, so that means I have a line straight up and down where x equals 5. There's my answer. All right, so take a look here. Moving company in Egan charges a flat rate, $75 as a booking fee plus $35 per hour that they are working for you. Write an equation to represent the total cost of the moving truck if they help you for X hours. Okay, so think about this. If they work for 1 hour, that's $35 plus $75 to book. All right, they work for 2 hours, that's 35 times 2 plus $75 to book. They work for 4 hours, it's 35 times 4 plus 75 to book. So if they work for X hours, that's going to be 35 times X plus $75 to book. So my equation is just going to be 35X plus 75. So hours worked. Okay, this right here is my hours. And this right here is going to be the total cost in money. There's my answer. All right, come talk to me with questions. Hopefully this is a little bit of review for you, and we'll talk to you soon.